All right, guys, we're moving on to part 2 of Detroit Spartan's collection. Now, this part of his collection are watches that aren't really tied to anything else other than these are ones that just spoke to him. For one reason or another, like he just wanted these watches and he just went with it. And that's how a lot of people's collection are. That's how I collect. And yeah, you don't need to have like a collection that checks all these boxes that a lot of people think you need to do, where you have like a chronograph and a diver and everything like that. So let's get into these right away. So first up on this bunch is the Omega Speedmaster. This is the, I got my notes here, gray side of the moon. This has the ceramic case, which is just insanely detailed. And then check out that 9300 automatic movement, displayed proudly with that massive sapphire display case back. So there's a quick look at that guy. And then next up is going to be another Speedmaster. This is the first edition of the Speedy Tuesday anniversary edition. There's a look at the case back. Decent look at the dial layout, tachymeter ring. And I know I feel like I'm just pushing on these guys, but we have to get through them all, right? So next up is going to be the Tudor Black Bay 58 18 karat gold watch on the strap. This is how Detroit Spartan likes to wear it, typically on this strap. It also comes with like a leather strap, but this thing is insanely comfortable on this strap. So if you ever get a chance to check one of these out, definitely check it out. Nice green colorway on that. Next up is an bronze Oris, but of course, like most of his watches, he's not going to just get a regular Oris pointer date. This is the limited edition, the Fratello limited edition, number 205 of 300. And this one's called the Oxblood, is that what it is? Yeah. Oxblood dial with the bronze case, just a really crazy design pattern that just seems to work. I don't know. There's a story behind this too, which if I ever get a chance to do the full video on the watch, we'll cover that. Next up is the Weiss 42mm field watch, but again, not just the run-of-the-mill one. This is his Land Rover edition one. So Cameron Weiss has a old Land Rover, and it's this like almost exact same color as this dial is what the color is on the Land Rover, and it's, you know, a manual wind on this movement. A lot of these parts are made in-house. So at the time he was in Los Angeles when he made this guy, he's since moved to Nashville, which I'm hoping to make a visit down there and pick one up, a special watch for a special trip sort of thing. So this one, again, like what the heck is this doing in here? Well, you got to wear something when you're working, right? So this is his work wear watch, and this is the, I forget the part number on this, SRP E05. It's the King Turtle, but it has the almost grenade dial, like that's what I called it. It has like that checkered pattern on it, and it's like a deep military green, you know, sapphire crystal, ceramic bezel insert, and everything like that. It can just take a beating, so good workwear watch. And then getting towards the end here, we have a Detroit Watch Company watch. This is the City series that has like the phone dial layout, or the old, you know, phone system we used to have where you actually had to like move the mechanical part to get your number dialed. That's the layout of the dial here. So this one says 313. There is another option to do other area codes, but Detroit Spartan went with the 313 area code. So, and there's a look that does have a display case back, custom rotor. These are very cool watches. Hopefully I'll be able to check this out more too. I want to do a standalone video on that one as well. Well, pretty much all these, but. And then another one that just like, how did this end up in the collection? Well, there's a story behind it, and if we ever do the full video on this, we'll cover that. But this is the Nomos GMT. And instead of having a separate independent GMT hand, what you do is there's this pusher up here. And you can see over here you have NYC. So you just go ahead and push this, and it advances the hour hand, and it changes what time zone you're in, or the city. So you just cycle through all the way around to wherever you're traveling to, and quick adjust, and the whole time like you're still going to keep your time and your date. And fully in-house, crazy awesome movement in this thing. This thing is just super fun to look at. And then the last up of this one here, which I guess could be another work watch, but the only G-Shock in his collection, oddly enough, is of course the Hodinkee John Mayer 6900. Just a fun, cool colorway, you know, with that gray colorway and everything. Kind of matches that old Casio keyboard thing. That was the tie-in with that watch. So that's the quick look at part 2. I know I slammed through it, guys, and I'm sure if you guys have questions, you can comment down below, and I can hopefully come back and video some more individually. So thanks for watching.